back to Calmsden Farm. This is episode 2. In the first episode, we basically just got started. We've made some hay for cows, and we had the worker do the harvesting in our canola field, which is all done. I finished that in between episodes. The plan with today's episode is to finish off baling up this hay. We're going to cut the grass behind us, and that's going to be saved for silage. And after that, we need to make a few changes before we start getting ready to seed in. As I said in the first episode, I do want to make some of these fields a little bit smaller and more manageable, since it's only me playing. It's not a multiplayer or anything, so I want it to be a little bit more manageable until we get some bigger equipment, which there's... Don't get me wrong, we've got some fairly decent sized equipment. This John Deere tractor, for instance, is 305 horsepower. The case is 280, I believe. So we've got decent pulling power. It's just the size of the harvester. It's a decent size, but it takes a long time to do any of these fields. So eventually, I do plan on upgrading everything. So yeah, I'm going to get this baled up. We're going to have to go and buy a bale trailer as soon as we've done that as well, because we need to get these out of the field, out the way, and then we can continue on. And we need to find a nice place to either have a silage pit, or we can just borrow a bale wrapper from the store and wrap the first few bales that we do. We shall have to wait and see. Also, like to say thank you to everybody who watched the first episode. It did really well, considering it's been a while since I've uploaded any farming simulator videos. I'm really happy with the response it got. Thank you to everybody who commented, and I will make sure I put every single person that comments on any video between now and 1,000 subscribers into a draw to win a copy of FS25, which I will be paying for myself. This is not sponsored, this is just me doing what I want to do. And it will be your choice whether it be PC or a console copy. So don't forget to keep commenting. Right. And obviously subscribing so we can actually get there. Right, I'm going to finish baling this up in a little time lapse, and then we'll look at going and buying a bale trailer. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, that is us done with the baler for now. I'll just back it in there next to the case, because we will most likely need it later. Once we've done all the mowing, and it looks like I'm not going next to the case, I'm going in the way of the row. We won't need that tedder actually, I should probably put that away. But I want to give everything a clean before I put it all away anyway, so the combine is away, but does need a clean. So we'll probably get a jet wash and put it next to the maintenance shed, which is up at the other farm. So before we go anywhere, let's have a look at flatbed trailers. Or do I want an auto loader bale? Actually, let's have a look. Headers. Can this just do auto loading? It would save a lot of time. No, it can't. It's just a normal standard bale trailer. And can this auto load? Yes. How much is that? 18,250. 24 bales. Can do up to 240, so yes, we're going to buy that. It'll just make life a little bit easier and quicker when we're picking up these bales off the field, so we'll take a quick drive up there to the store, which if I remember rightly is right at the end, and then all the way to the end of the map. So we'll see a bit of the map on the way down. Let's go. I'm quite happy to use loans in this series. It's not going to be... Oh, that was... There you go. Oh, we're losing a lot of frames there. Yeah, I don't think it likes in-cab view. Yeah, I'm quite happy to use loans in this series. It's probably a very normal thing to have to do. Yeah, let me just turn that phone down as well, I do apologise. So, yeah, it'll just be a more realistic thing to do, I think. Having loans, all this equipment is very expensive. We're holding up the red car behind. As long as he's not crashing into the back of us, we should be fine. Very bouncy in here. $33 miles an hour. Oh yeah. So the store on this map is a Case and Coon dealer, I think. Yeah, Case and Coon. Yep. I should really come and pick up that pallet bale twine. I will do that at some point. But for now, we have plenty of work to be getting on with. The only new piece of equipment we've got. Very jittery. See what it's like out of cab. Yep, we're absolutely fine on this view. So we'll stick to this, I guess. We'll just have to get low for the trees. Right, I'll see you back at the field. Okay, so the trailer is in operating position, so it should just pick these bales up as we drive next to them. I hope. Oh, yes. We will leave these bales on the trailer for now. We don't need any more at the minute. We've basically filled up the cows' feed for the time being. They are producing slurry. We'll have a look at them in just a moment. Should be able to get a nice stream of pallets loading on here now. Beautiful. All right. Is that 12 bales? And we'll put it in transporting position. So this trailer will go in the cow shed. Should be able to get it in. And this is where he fails miserably now. And again, the Massey is still in there, so. Probably get the Massey out. Hello, cows. Yeah, we'll stick the Massey outside for a minute. We'll sort of try and curl it round this wall if we can. Perfect. Alright, so quick look at these cows, and we'll also look at how much canola we got from field, what number is it? Field 5. So cows first, they have produced 360 litres of slurry, productivity 8%, and 8 litres of milk, so we do have some milk coming already. Excellent. That's always going to be a bit of a bonus, bringing that, selling it. Okay, so let's have a look at our canola. Price 1,034. Max price 1,313. So it's on its way up, so we are going to keep hold of it. We have 48,274 litres. That's not bad. So max month December. So we'll be holding on to that for a couple of months. Okay. We are finished with the John Deere for now. I think it's time to go and start mowing up the grass, finishing off that field. So we'll plonk this around here, because we will be using it again at some point, I'm sure. And we'll get our mower set up out on the 185 Puma. I'm sure this mower's a rainbow. It's fine, it works, so we'll keep with it. Okay, I'm going to jump into another time lapse. We're going to mow this up, and we'll be getting this ready to do silage. So I'll see you in a moment.
Sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets but if you don't want to tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Losing almost all my energy. It's getting hard to talk to you, and I'm the only one who speaks. It's all the things you never show.
So we're probably just over halfway through mowing this. I will finish mowing this off camera, and then we'll start working on doing some field dividing. This is plenty big enough, plus we have field 38 as well, which we haven't used, so that's more than enough grass. For what we need at the minute anyway, at least. So I'll do this off camera, and then as soon as I've done that, I'll come back to you, and like I say, we'll start dividing up some fields. This in front of us, we're going to change this, we're going to cultivate this half up, and then put a cereal crop in, because we will need something that will give us some straw. We'll probably end up doing 2 cereal crops to get a decent stock on for next year. So the cows for now are going to end up having to stick to hay, unless we buy some straw in, which I guess we can do. There's no reason not to, and we should get a bit of a better yield from the milking cows. So yeah, I'll finish this off screen and I'll be back in about 2 seconds. So the grass is all mowed up, and like I said, what I want to do is split this field in half. So we're going to go into construction mode, and I do need to find a nice space to have a silage pit as well, which I'm thinking this corner here, from the road there leading across to the road here, might be a good place for that. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to need some money, so we're going to get that loan that I talked about, if I can remember how. Finances, there it is. Borrow. We're probably just going to do some real upgrades. We need to upgrade our seeder as well, so I'm thinking about 300,000 for now. We might need to get more, but we'll see how that goes. So let's jump back out the way a little bit. That's correct, isn't it? Yep, construction. Go. There you go. Right, I'm stood here. So first thing we want to do is have a look and see if we can find... Would it be in silos? They would. I don't want it to be too big, but I don't want something too small either. That's too big. Toggle snapping. Well, that's annoying. I guess we could have it objects in the way because of the grass that's on the floor. We could have it sort of there. Okay, so that was easy enough. We have a silage pit. We need to make that look a little bit better rather than just sat in a field. So this bit will be changed. We'll have a road going in and out. But the first thing we're going to do is get a basically bush all the way along this cut line. And I can't remember how to turn the camera. Ah, there you go. Perfect. So this should be big enough for a little arable field. So let's go to decorations, fences, sim fences, and the Calmsden bush should be right at the very bottom. Yep. And we're just going to go in a straight line right to the end. Like so. Don't need any more there. We can probably hide a lot of this. By putting a bush down the side. Like so. I believe as well if you can change segment in this. Yeah. And it'll change to gates and things like that. Place pole, fence, segment 4. Yeah. So we might come to using them a bit later. So now we need to do some groundwork. Oh, got lots of decoration, so we can put some rubbish next to it and stuff, so it looks a little bit more in keeping as well. Where is painting? There. So we're going to start with a mud layer. I'm just going to make the brush size a bit bigger. And also make it round if I can. Yeah. There you go. Bring that onto there. Animal mud. Let's see. Right. I will try and make this look better, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, so we've done this little corner. I couldn't really think of much decoration, and I really couldn't get this to smooth out at all. But I think that looks pretty good. We've got a bunker. We can get all that grass in it later. I will need to cultivate this up, because we do want to start doing some arable fields, and we need to really start planting one in today. So we will be going and looking at a cedar in a few minutes. But I think from above, looks really good. Apart from that bit in the centre, doesn't look out of place. And if we just speed across here, we can see how the cultivator's getting on. Wow, flying. So we can leave that to do that, and then at least all that field will be ready to split up and plant into as well. So that'll bring us to, well, 3 different arable fields. We can have 3 different crops going. So the next job is we need a bigger cedar. So let's have a look for one of them. Was there anything in the sale? That's just a cultivator. So there wasn't. So let's go for seeding. So the one we have now is this. Yep. Which is 3 meters. I want to be going bigger if we can. We have the horsepower to pull that, and it's doubled the width. We've got the horsepower 3 meter, 6 meter. I do like these actually. Yeah. I reckon a 6 meter cedar will do perfectly. It's 200 horsepower, so we can pull it easy. So we're going to buy that as well. Buy. So I'm just going to turn off flight mode, and we'll have a look at this ground level, and then we'll go and pick up the cedar. Let's get down there. Right, so as you can see, there's a way in and a way out. Got a bit more storage space here. I did have to get rid of them bushes because it was just been a pain in the backside. And a way in and out on this side as well. Plenty of storage. The road's still there. And we need the... We're going to have to go for the John Deere to go and pick up the cedar. And we'll have to go and get the old one. So on the way round, I'll get this serviced as well, because it does need it. So I will see you when we're picking up the cedar. Right, so we have sold the old cedar, and we have repaired the John Deere tractor. So this one's good to go for a bit longer. Let's buy and fill up this cedar while we're here. How many litres in? So I need 4 of them. Fill it up all the way to the top if we can. Which we should be able to with what we've got here. And that should last us quite some time as well. Excellent. We don't need to top it right all the way up. So we're going to get this down to the grass field. This isn't a direct drill, I don't think. Actually, I should probably check that. If it is, we might just be able to get straight on with some seeding, if we can actually plant anything. Planting season with canola, barley, no. Linseed soon, so we will be able to do some linseed. Oats, no. Wheat next month as well. So really, it's just about prepping again for the rest of this in-game day. We will be on ×5 as of September onwards. Today was just a case of, with that much work to do, we wanted to get it done in August rather than having to skip over to September and potentially losing some time to do some seeding. Oops, there's a tree, though there's a car there. Tell you what, that car is solid. Right, I'll get us back to the field and I'll check if this is a direct drill or not. Then again, we can't use it yet, so we'll probably take over the cultivator and cultivate the little field before we finish, and then do some rowing most likely, get that silage up. So I'll see you back at the field anyway. Alright, so I've put the new seeder in the shed, and while we're in the John Deere we're just going to use it to row up that grass, get that ready to be picked up. So let's get in place for that. Getting this one folded. Lower it down. I might have to cut over the hedge just a little bit while we pick up this first lot of grass, but that should be fine. God, it's bouncy. Alright, so I'm going to time lapse rowing this up, and I'll be back with you in just a minute. finished rowing up, and I think the safest bet really is to just get this in the pit, let the worker finish off cultivating field 28, the big one. So what we're going to do, we're going to rent the biggest forage wagon that we can, just to get it done that little bit quicker. So I'll put this row away, and then we'll have a look and see which one we'll get, which is the biggest. Right, so we are back, and we're just going to get straight into this. As I said, it's huge. Let's wow, that put me right off then. The textures looked really weird to me then. Wow. Probably because of the light fading. So I'm going to get this done as quick as I can. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. So I'll see you in a moment.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun, as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. So loud as the hours pass, we're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. The moonlight, the summer sky, it was the best we ever had. And we'll stay on forever. We'll never have regrets. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're
pick up the last little bit of grass now. I wasn't expecting there to be that much there. That's going to take some time to compact. So what we'll do once we've got this this last bit up, we'll have a look how much we've got, because it's going to be probably close to, if not slightly over, 200,000 litres, which will last us a long time, especially with only, what, 30 cows. The worker has finished his job of cultivating the field and then left the tractor in the far corner there, as you can see, basically directly ahead of us, picking up another, what, probably 3,500, maybe, litres. Yeah. Okay, so that was all that was left, a tiny little bit. But now the actual work starts. We can start getting crops in the ground. We can start getting ready for having an arable farm. Start getting ready for having the cows sorted properly. And I will look into pigs for after the next harvest. Well, the first full harvest we do. I'll have a look at that before we start planting them, because I need to know exactly what it is we need to feed them. So I could have done that neater most likely, but at least we've got it all in. We'll just tip this little bit in the end here, and then we can get rid of the really 1 litre. Okay, right, let's go to, no, that's all mods. It's in the finance vehicles, isn't it? Where is it? That one. Vehicles. And we're looking for that one. Return. Yes. Good. Right. Let's quickly have a look how much there is in here. 189,253 litres. That's going to take some compacting, because I've not done the neatest job ever. So I'll compact this between videos. If you enjoyed the episode, please do like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time for more on Calmsden Farm. Goodbye.